Hey, this is Crown Corvid coming to you not live in my room. Before I do get into the nitty-gritty bits of this video, I do want to say thank you guys so much for giving me over 100k subscribers. It's really awesome to know that you guys are out here enjoying my content. There will be a little animation to acknowledge this little milestone, so thank you guys so much. Yeah. So recently I got contacted by Huion, and I was able to strike a deal with them and review one of their tablets. So the model that I'm doing is the GT-191 V2. This is a graphics monitor, which means that instead of your casual graphics tablet where you draw on this touch-sensitive board, you're actually drawing on the screen itself, much like a tablet would. With that being said, let's get started. In all its glory, the GT-191 V2. Look at it. Absolutely stunning. Now let's see what's inside of it. Opening up this lovely box. I've come with, it won't focus, a lot of stuff. So first things first, we got ourselves a little thank you card. We got ourselves a little disc. Comes with a little manual, and here's the glove. It's all nice and wrapped up. Cords, which I don't know what they do yet, but I don't know, we'll find out. A little nib container for all your nibby needs. It looks like a stand, so there's that. In this box, we got the screen. Let's plug this baby in and see what we can do with it. So because of the bulkiness, I spent a little extra time setting it up. Now, as I was waiting, I found out that there was more stuff, like the stylus that I completely forgot, as well as the little warranty card that comes with the little manual. So that's kind of cool. So after the driver has been installed and I got everything all nice and set up, it was then down to business. The first thing that I came across is that I am not used to graphic monitors. Now, I'm not sure if it's like easier for traditional artists, but from going to a graphic tablet to a graphic monitor is a complete change, and it took me a little while for me to start getting used to it. In fact, after the drawing, I'm still kind of unused to it, but nothing more than just a few more practice rounds until I really get the feel of it. I also noticed that my neck tends to hurt a little more, therefore I have to take frequent breaks, and that's just because of the way it stands. So it's another thing too to kind of think about. It's also a good tip to always take breaks when you start to feel a little achy, whether it be in your neck or back. It's always good. It's always a good idea to take care of yourself instead of just pushing through. Especially when you're working with a graphic monitor, because albeit it is slanted, you still kind of have to crane your neck a little bit despite the angle that you have it at. And although that it is a almost 1 hour drawing, it did take me 3 to 4 breaks because of the fact that my neck kept hurting. Then again, it was probably because I had such a long day, and me being exhausted already probably didn't help much of it. Another thing is that because of how bulky it takes up a lot of your desk, as previously mentioned. That makes it a little hard for me to use shortcut keys, since I'm more accustomed to doing that while I'm drawing with my graphic tablet. But because there is no extra buttons on the side that kind of helps me out with these shortcuts, it kind of leaves me with this awkward position where I have the tablet, I have the stylus on the screen in my hand, kind of behind the monitor behind the monitor on the keyboard to take care of the shortcuts. Or I just don't use the shortcuts and actually press on the buttons. But because of that, it kind of leaves me with this awkward pressing the wrong button dilemma. Mostly because I don't really use the buttons on the programs as well. Once again, because of the whole shortcut key thing. So rather than having this go a little faster, it actually took me a lot more time for me to get used to the tablet and this weird setup that I have. Then again, it depends on the person, depends on the space that you have. I was just one of those unfortunates to have little tiny desks that can't really have a laptop, a printer, and an entire monitor all at the same area. Overall, I do think that it's a really nice tablet. It does have its pros and cons, one of which being it being a little bulky. Setup is good, albeit a couple of problems, but of course the support team was able to get this problem solved out pretty quickly. If you haven't used a graphic tablet before, a graphic monitor, or like any sort of tablet that involves a stylus on a screen, it's gonna take a good while for you to get used to. Unless that you're a traditional artist and it goes straight to it, maybe it's a little easier for you. That's just, in my opinion, everyone has their own speed of learning. I just can't learn as fast sometimes. Other than that, it doesn't overheat. It works flawlessly, pretty much, and it's actually kind of cool to have. I definitely recommend it if you have the space. So that is pretty much my take on the tablet itself. If you are interested of getting this product, the links are in the description. Other than that, thank you for giving me this opportunity, Huion, and thank you guys for checking in.